Hi, we're live.
We are live, everybody.
Welcome. Happy Wednesday.
I know. We are busy working.
I have a mess. If you don't like it, come clean it yourself.
This is our Wednesday first look. Today's a working session. So if you are all working with us, then that's great. If you're just hanging out, also great. Happy Wednesday. Happy after St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah. I didn't have internet for 3 days and nope, I didn't have electricity for 3 days. And I just got my internet back last night and then it went off again today. So that's why I'm discombobulated and have a huge mess.
I'll tell you what, I have never been so thankful for having heat, because I didn't have, Starr was worse than me, okay? I didn't have any power for 20 hours, and my house was getting so cold. And it's like, I can't imagine the people in Ukraine
Right.
that are like freezing.
Yeah, I had it for 48 and it sucked.
So happy.
And then it was hot the next day. And then it snowed again. Hi, Lori.
Hi, Lori.
Hi, guys.
Welcome.
Hi.
Do you have the volume on somewhere else?
Yeah, I'm trying to mute it. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Happy Wednesday to you, Miss Lori.
Happy Wednesday to you.
You live in a zoo. You smell like a monkey, and your mom does too.
Whoa!
She's starting early, y'all. We better be careful because she's like kindling, man. You
That
just
is
Wound up.
I have been like this since Friday. I'm not a happy camper.
We just lost everything on YouTube. We're back to a countdown.
Were you having problems getting YouTube earlier? Because I was as well.
We're not live right now. Now we are.
Yeah, we are. YouTube is on a delay.
I realize it's on a delay, but
Okay. We're live.
Hello.
it did another countdown.
Lori, what are we doing here?
I sold some stuff on my Whatnot show.
What'd you sell?
I'll bring it over and show you the one thing.
Show and tell.
The one
Lori,
thing.
I'm trying to help Lori get here, and she's got multiple things going on. Can you hear me, Lori?
Internet back.
There, she's down to one screen.
So that's why I'm discombobulated and have a huge mess.
I have never been so thankful for heat.
Okay, I'm hearing someone's YouTube. Nanette, is that you?
No, that was me. It looked like there was a delay because I said I've never been so thankful.
Yeah, no, it's delayed. I can't even get YouTube on my TV. So, Lori, do you need to be here twice, or what do we do?
No.
Okay,
There we go.
Okay.
I don't know what happened.
I don't know what happened.
So, because I'm on my phone, I'm going to go try to find my stand so I can hook my phone up there so I can actually get some work done on my computer.
Oh, good job.
I'm going to set you guys aside for just a minute.
Okay.
Nobody sets baby aside in the corner.
Somebody has
that's
YouTube on as well as the camera. They're duplicating.
That's not me.
Whoever has YouTube on, make sure it's muted.
Please.
My YouTube is
Mine is
muted.
muted because I just came off Whatnot, so I know it's muted. Would you guys like to see what
I
I
don't have
sold?
mine on.
Let's go.
I may not have been muted for a minute, but I am muted now.
Okay, we're good.
This is Ann Taylor.
Oh. I didn't know Ann Taylor made jewelry.
It sure does. This
I'm
is
Good
White
jewelry,
House.
too.
I'm hearing myself duplicated, but I don't have YouTube on.
I'm just going to start packing this stuff up.
Okay.
I'm getting frustrated. I keep trying to show it, and
I just keep seeing you walking around, so I don't actually see what you're showing.
I'm like right here.
Here, let's do this. There we go. How's that?
I don't know. Can you see me?
I can see you now.
Yes.
This is the Ann Taylor piece.
Saw that.
Like it a lot.
This is the White House Black Market piece.
Oh, they go together.
Yeah, they kind of go together. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then this is not branded, but it's really cute. It's like an 80s.
I
Oh,
love
I
those
have a bracelet
magnetic
like that. I like it.
closures.
And then the coupe de gras is so cute.
It's a bumblebee.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
So the
Make it
light
tight.
here is making it pink, but sometimes it's purple and sometimes it's green.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah, that's
it's a
cool.
brooch?
Is this
It's a
stuff
pendant.
really offered on Whatnot and people were crazy and didn't buy it, so now you're listing it on YouTube? I mean on eBay?
Say that again.
Is this
No, I think I sold it on Whatnot.
that
Well,
you
I just-
originally showed on Whatnot? Nobody bought it because people were crazy, and now you're listing it yourself. Is that correct?
I jumped into the Whatnot show prior to this YouTube, and those are the pieces that I sold tonight.
Oh, those were sold tonight.
Yeah, that's what she said. She's getting ready to ship them now.
Oh, okay, got it. Okay.
I'm going to turn the camera down. You can make me small again, but people can watch me if they would like.
I like watching the master work.
It's like rolling a burrito. That's Ann Taylor necklace. Look how fat.
Karen, what are you doing tonight, dear?
Are you talking to me?
Yes, ma'am.
I am looking at an alternative platform over here to see if I have any orders. And then I'm going to be listing here in a couple of minutes. I sold a bra.
Yay. On that alternative platform?
What is the alternative platform? We're on YouTube. You're allowed to say whatever you want.
Walmart.
Oh, I forget you saw on Walmart.
Yep, sold a bra.
I'm like, we're on YouTube. You can say, well, you can't say some things I like to say sometimes, but
Here is Lori going to be upside down in this arena.
I can do what?
I can't hear Nanette.
You cannot hear me?
I can hear you barely.
Yeah.
I can hear you, but there's a lot of squeaking somehow. I'm not sure if it's me or what. I'm going to mute.
Well, I'm trying to figure out it. Looks to me like Lori is going to be upside down in this one.
Nanette, we can't. You're underwater and under 15 feet of brick.
She says that she thinks I'm upside down, and I don't know why.
You're not upside down for me.
So weird.
Lori, Lori, I tried to promote your Curb Alert today because I have a friend that lives in Antioch.
Yes.
And
Yes,
well, that's
please
my
do.
coworker because our head office is in the Bay Area, you know that. And so I just told her about it, but I
good.
she's not buying anything right now. But
Yeah, that's okay.
she's the one person I know that was like, hey, I have a friend that's selling this stuff and Curb Alert.
Yeah, no, that'd be great if she can find a way to.
Maybe you can tell everybody what you're doing right here and now in case Team Replay watches it.
Oh, that's a good idea. So I don't know if I can share my screen from here, but if you guys would go to 10th and Main, our 10th and Main group. Hello. Let's see. Can I share my screen?
You should be able to.
You can, and you can put the
plus,
link in
the plus
too.
thing at the bottom.
Oh, because I'm coming in through the StreamYard thing still, so it's stupid.
Look at the little plus icon at the bottom.
No, I don't have one.
Okay.
It's doing funky things on my iPad.
Okay.
Anyway, so go to 10th and Main on Facebook, and there is a posting from me that says, everything's free, and I'm offering it to resellers first before anybody else. I did post it on List Perfectly as well for resellers there, but if you look on there, I had an estate sale. We're moving to Tennessee, and I need to get rid of everything that we had in the estate. It was almost everything in the estate sale, but it's all cleaned up, ready to go. Packaged in boxes. If you want to take all of it or some of it, that's great. Oh, I'm doubling in. So yeah, it's in my garage now and in my patio and a little bit in my backyard. I've got patio furniture if you want it. It's probably not going to be, but we've got glasses, clothes, crystal.
That dining room table is gorgeous.
Yeah, and the kitchen table with the extension in it. I've got a cheapo cabinet that you can put your stereo and stuff in.
And those ladders, I can't believe those ladders lasted because people will snatch those things up. They're expensive.
I know. And you got a shorter ladder and a medium size, like an 8-foot ladder, and they got a lot of gardening tools. What else? A little bit of
lawn. There was some like lawn furniture.
Yeah, there's albums, LPs, lawn furniture. There's a table that needs some sanding and stuff, but it's just rusted out a little bit. Chairs, patio chairs with cushions and an umbrella, things like that. What else? Oh, and a swing. That's the bigger stuff. And then we've got drinking glasses, all sorts of kitchenware. I think there's an espresso machine in there. So there's lots of good stuff. Yeah. Mixing bowls, silverware.
If you're a reseller and in the East Bay area, by all means, like hit that up because that's awesome.
It's all free. I'm not charging anybody anything. I need to get rid of it.
Yeah. Shipping is a factor for those of us that live across the country.
Yeah, but everybody but Nanette's even in Southern California, so that's at least a 6-hour drive. Well, wait a minute. She drives faster than that, but she flies usually. She flies.
It's a 6-hour drive depending on the CHP presence.
Yeah, exactly. Time of night. I mean, if it's midnight, then it might be faster. But so I contacted the local shelter donation place, and I've sent over pictures about the furniture directly to the shelter, so to see if somebody that's getting a place, a battered woman or something like that.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So, and they're only a few blocks from us, so it should be an easy peasy thing to get somebody to get their furniture. So,
yeah,
it'd be nice if they could do that.
Might I suggest something?
You may.
When we moved to Florida, we got rid of so much stuff. We called the veterans.
Oh, will they pick up?
They pick up. So all we had to do was put it out on our porch.
Okay.
And it took 3 loads to get rid of everything that we got rid of when we moved to Florida. Okay. But I just called and scheduled 3 times, 3 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
And they give you a day and a time, and they're the Veteran Alliance or the Veteran. Okay. I forget if you just look up Veteran Thrift.
You know what, too? Their website, I think, is pickupplease.org.
Yeah. And
I think I've seen that.
And then everything they sell helps out veterans.
Oh, I love it.
Not really. That is a for-profit. There's a big sign on the one near me.
Now, why would you go and burst my bubble like that?
Yeah, well, it kind of ticked me off.
So she wants to share the anger, apparently.
Well, you know what? I really thought that a good portion of it was going to the veterans thing, and I think it's very misleading.
That is disappointing. The
Yeah.
other alternative we're going to do is, and you'll see it in the post that I'm going to leave that up for a week for resellers to contact me before this Sunday, into this Sunday, to let me know when you're going to pick things up, or if you're interested to come over and look, and then I'll give you guys the address. And then after that, I'm going to do a curb alert, and everything will be out on the curb for free. And anything after that, I hate to say this, it'll either be donated, whatever will be taken, or I'm going to have it hauled away with a free pickup.
I mean,
I'm not happy about that.
You're moving cross country, so you can't.
I can't.
Yeah.
I don't like putting things in the landfill. I really don't.
Hey, you know what, Lori? Have you also tried the Nextdoor app, which is a neighbor app?
Do it again. Fix it. It went wonky. Yes. I will be posting there as well. Yeah,
okay.
For sure.
That's another option.
When I do the curb alert, I'm going to do Marketplace, and I'll hit that one. And we have one called Patch here. So I'll do that one too. But thank you for reminding me. What did you find?
You know, Karen, I
Okay.
had that same experience when I read about the Wounded Warrior Project.
Oh, they're terrible.
It really broke my heart because I just felt like, I'm sure it started off with such great hopes and aspirations and to really, really help people. And it just became corrupt,
Yeah, it's
and that's unfortunate because there's so many veterans out there that really could use the help.
So Kurt just looked this up in the AI. Can you make me big?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Supersize me. Bam. There we go. So he just did this. I don't know if this is coming across right side out or
Yeah,
whatever.
please. Okay.
So it's AMVETS, and then he's also got, there's something down below. Oops, not that one. Hold on. Disabled American Veterans Department of California. These kind of things. So if anybody's interested in this info as well, this is what the stuff is. So it's up there for a little bit. So pause the video if you want to. Vietnam Veterans of America. You know that? Thanks, hon. Will you screenshot those and send them to me? Also, it just reminded me that our local college has, our local city college has a veterans department there. I should find out. It's not a veterans department. It's a workplace that they can go for resources for veterans with education and stuff like that. So I'm going to call them and see. Actually, now that I'm thinking out loud, my local congressman, Eric Swalwell, his people are, and he has a guy working for him who's a veteran. So I may contact them. So yeah, see, this is all keying in my mind. So yeah, so anybody contact me through Facebook Messenger, blah, 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 blah.
Hey guys, it looks like Whatnot changed their annoying packing slips.
Don't print it.
What?
I never print. I don't know why I'm hearing echoes and dolphins and who is it?
I'm muted and I still hear it too, so I don't know.
I never print them, but they've changed them to where there's 5 on one sheet and they're smaller.
Oh yeah, they've had that for maybe a month now.
They didn't have that.
I think it was Nanette because she muted and it went away.
They were always bigger than this, and I always never printed them.
Is that the packing slip?
Yes.
Yeah,
I like that a lot better.
I've never seen this, Karen. I've never seen this, and the last time
it's
Whatnot show was in 1932 when we had internet.
I really like it because you don't use as many labels.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
It's easier to read.
Well, I've never seen it, so I was excited.
Hey, I've got a question. Has anybody ever used replacements.com to buy China from them or sell to them?
I thought about it, but the price wasn't right for me. I was doing some fancy petite fleur from Villeroy and Bach. That's what it was. They were kind of overstocked at that time.
Okay, because I have some Villeroy and Bosch too. I have big dinner plates. And do they give you a quote what they'll pay for them?
Uh-huh.
All right, I'm gonna send it down because I've got 7 plates. And they'll sell, I'm sure, but if I can quick flip it and make some money, I think I want to do that.
Yeah, I couldn't get anybody to buy them on eBay or anything. They were like less than 50% of retail. So whatever you can get around that is a good price.
Explain it to me, either Karen or Lori. I always thought of them as a place that you buy stuff from, but are you saying they buy stuff too?
They buy stuff too, yeah.
Okay. Is it like a thread up concept where they buy it like pennies on the dollar or something?
It's pennies on the dollar, and it has to be in excellent condition.
I can't. Okay, so when you buy from replacements.com, you have the option of buying used items? Is that it?
They are, most of everything they have is used.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's all used. The plates were supposedly selling. I didn't see what was sold for like $120 a piece on eBay.
Yeah, the platters do real well, and the big bowls did really well for me.
Nanette, what were you going to say?
So I was going to say that's why they buy it from you, because they buy it from you for pennies on the dollar, and they list it on their website and they resell it.
For some reason, I thought that they were getting all of their stock from the manufacturers, and like the stuff that was out of stock or out of print or, older artwork or whatever, they were collating that from manufacturers and then selling that.
They
So
but they do a lot of used stuff on there.
I didn't know that because I don't buy from them. So that's interesting learning for me.
Yeah, because they had stuff go back to like the 1800s.
Oh, wow. That's interesting. Lori, I had my home inspection yesterday.
And how did it go?
Very, very well. I didn't know what to expect, and I didn't know how to interpret that because there's like a long list, of course. But my agent today said that she was extremely impressed with how the report turned out.
Great.
Yeah, there were 3 like red flag safety things, and 2 of them were lack of not enough smoke detectors and carbon monoxide. I'm like, that's an easy fix.
That's
and then
way
the
easy.
third one is like a grounding problem with some of the electrical. So that's on the list of things to send back to them.
Yeah.
But that's all the red flag things there were. The rest were just like maintenance stuff to pay attention to.
Oh, wow.
I know. I was very happy because I wanted that list, but I didn't know what to expect of how to interpret it. So I gave her my list of the things that I wanted to just make sure the sellers were going to handle or take care of prior to the transfer, just because I don't want to be left with those things.
Yeah, exactly.
And so we're going to find out how they come back with that. Because I mean, homes I know are sold like as is, but bless you. I think that was a sneeze.
Yeah, my husband's sneezing in the other room.
Oh, it's your husband. Okay. I was like, I'm not sure.
God bless you.
So yeah, we'll see what happens. So
That's something I hadn't thought about. It's like, I mean, yeah, there's the inspection, but it's like, what do we want? So I'm glad that you said that.
Yeah, I made a list of, I summarized the inspection and I made a list of the things that were already in my, experience from like walking through the house and what I saw. I mean, there's wear and tear. It's an older home, but there's also wear and tear that they put in because they have kids and they have, this. And that stuff needs to be brought up to the level of a blank slate.
Exactly. As if somebody were like you were renting the place out again. At least that's standard.
That's what I want. I don't expect them to do anything that would be decorative on my end. I'll handle that, but I don't want damage or things that aren't functioning, that kind of stuff. And that's what was on my list. So
exactly.
Yeah.
I love it.
Make sure you have them cut the grass and trim the bushes if there's any before you get the house.
Oh, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Cut the grass. Why cut the grass?
Because what if they leave it and it's like 6 inches high?
Oh no, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would say you want the lawn freshly mowed, and if there's any hedges or anything, and you want them all trimmed up before you buy. Because the last thing you're moving in, you don't want to go and have to cut grass or find somebody.
No, I get it.
Grass.
Yeah.
I was going to say it's the same reason you want a new car gassed up when you pull out the lot.
Yeah.
Hello.
You want to go get the gas.
Well, it's interesting because there's 2 one's a tree and one's a shrub, but they're both not pruned currently. Like they're not unhealthy. They're actually very healthy, but they're too close to the house. Yeah. So I mean, that's something that needs to be done, obviously, but I would not want to make that the homeowners do that in
I mean, if it was like crazy, I would
not want to make the homeowners do that in substitution for something I find more important.
Yeah, right. I agree.
Yeah.
Well, but I mean, if they're grown wild and it's covering the front of the house,
I can prune a tree. That's not a problem. Yeah. But I want them to fix the things that are damaged or in disrepair. And that to me is the bulk of what, I need to do.
Sometimes it's good to add everything on the list and they go, well, we'll do everything but these minor things. And that way it's a bargaining chip,
That's exactly what I don't want to overwhelm them with a huge task list. Yeah. I want the most important things to be done and handled. And I'm hoping that that's what will happen.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited. When does escrow close? Do you know?
It's slated to close at the end of April.
April, that long. Okay.
I know, right? Ugh. But I have all of May to move. So
okay.
I've been pushing the plan ahead. So I've been working hard to to give myself that time.
I'm surprised it's going to take that long because that's a month and a half.
I don't know what's normal. I don't know if that's normal or not.
Usually 30-day.
Nanette tried to say something, but I didn't hear her. What?
I said, did you do a 45-day escrow or how long escrow?
I don't know. I mean, I didn't slate it one way or the other. That was what I was told it was going to be. So
it can go as fast as 2 weeks. Then an emergency state, but usually it's a 30-day escrow is average.
Hi, Miss J. How are you?
Hi, Jay.
We are live. Just FYI. We are live.
Oh, yes. Yes. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're live. Watch your mouth, lady.
Well, never mind.
Well, shit, I should just leave.
I was just thinking of earlier some words that came up, but anyway.
Listen,
How's
these
everybody?
last 5 days have been like the longest year of my life.
Longest
Totally
year of
get
my
that.
life.
So people need to just recognize that and be kind.
I do, of course.
I'm
Sorry.
not talking to you. I'm talking to the woman who left the comment on my YouTube today. Yes, I'm
right.
thinking about you. You're still living rent free in my head. Congratulations.
Laura, you know about Jade, don't you?
About what?
What do you mean?
Jade?
She got a new place?
No, Jade. Here, take a look
Oh,
at this.
Jade. Can you make me big cow?
Yes. Wait, you or Karen?
Oh, Karen. Sorry.
What do you want me to do?
No, nothing. I'm going to make you
No.
big.
Not me. Karen. There
There
you
you
go.
go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. It's
It's
very light.
That's probably.
Yeah, it's a very light green.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Do you have a tester for stones?
I do. Should I test that for Jade?
Yeah. Taste that. It should go into the jadeite category, and it looks like it's not dyed. That funky green that people get.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Dyed. This
Oh,
one will be at
really?
least grade A.
So what do you
is
think
that
this
the
might be
natural color,
worth?
Jade?
Is the carving really good?
It's not. It's pretty good. I would say yes. It's not like that real cheap carving.
Yeah,
I would
you know
say
the kind.
it's not. It's about. I want to say medium. If it's bad, medium, and excellent, I would say it's medium to excellent.
Is that a little Buddha?
It's. I
Kinda
don't
looks like
know
it.
what it is. It's a little smiling guy.
He's a happy man.
I don't think it's a Buddha. It's a little fat Chinese smiling guy.
Well, I mean the grade A Guatemalan bracelets that I have, I sold one for $850. That was brand new out of the gate. If that's got a little age on it, it's just a pot shot guess, but I would. There's somebody at the door, hun. I would guess you would at least be able to get a couple hundred out of that.
You think? I was
Wow.
hoping like 75.
I think at the very least on Whatnot you could get 75 for sure. But if you're going to retail it, I'm not sure how the whiteness of it plays into that. That's why I want you to test it on the machine. What is it look like it's expensive? Like the toggle at the top, the bail?
It's not. I want to say it's not cheap. It's not high. It's right in the middle. It's just a nice middle.
Then I think you're right. 75 probably, without knowing if it's jade or not. I think you could get 75 out of that easy.
Oh, I've got the
But-
machine. I'll test it.
Yeah, because if it tests in the jadeite section, you could probably bump that price up a little bit on retail.
Can you? What is it? What is a jade tester? Like, what is that? If you touch it, it says it's jade.
Yeah, it goes in the jadeite category.
Yeah.
On the little spectrum thing. What is it? What is that tester called?
Presidium. It's a Presidium tester.
Presidium. Yeah, the Presidium has 2 or 3 levels. One's up here, and then there's another one down here, another one here in a arcing thing, and it goes all the way from glass or CZ all the way over to moissanite and diamonds. And somewhere in the middle, depending on what it is, it has the 3 layers. The layers don't mean anything. It's just a designation of where those things test at in the light spectrum or the heat
I
spectrum.
never knew that.
Yeah. The Presidium's awesome. It's so good.
How do you test? A lot of people test the semi-precious stones on there, but they're not listed. So how do you know what stone it is?
Well, semi-precious as in what kind of stone are you talking about? Like amethyst?
Like a lapis lazuli.
Yeah, I know lapis. I used to get it confused with sodalite, but not anymore. I don't know how to test that stuff.
Some
That's
people
something I don't
use it,
know.
and it's between like whatever the real gemstones is, and a lot of people know that.
Interesting. Well, that's something I got to look up.
Yeah, and I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Curdy, we're live on YouTube, so it'll be good. I made him put on his clothes. Mr. Naked is clothed.
Thank you.
So
Curdy, say hello.
is
Wait,
that
Hi,
it's
Kurt.
on the hardness, the moles, the hardness. So then when it
Oh, yes.
comes up on your screen, it will list all the basic stones that come up that are that hardness. And so then you have to look at it. I don't have mine in front of me right now, but you have to look at it and say, yes,
You know what? I gotta let the dog out. He's gonna bark to high heaven. Hold on. I'll be back.
sapphire, or does it look like another stone that's in that same moles of hardness?
I don't know what's going on with your sound. It sounds metallic. Like
Yeah, it's a little funky right now, but that's
Yeah.
okay. We can still hear her.
I can still hear her. Yeah.
The Curdy. Mm-mm. He's got his own little videos on. It's like, you need to go in the other room, hun.
Fine.
Fine. I thought it was interesting when you're testing the stones. I had some clear ones, and I thought that they were going to be just glass or CZ or something. It turned out to be white sapphire.
Ooh.
So,
wow.
and it's clear. So it could be glass, it could be CZ, it could be white sapphire, it could be white topaz, it could be diamonds, it could be moissanite, it could be crystal, it could be the white part of maybe another type of stone that has varying colors.
At least it tells you it's a real stone and not some
Right.
costume story.
Right,
That
right.
kind of
So,
helps you to distinguish at least those things, and then you can have
Yeah.
it go to a jeweler if you needed to.
I tell you,
yeah,
it's not
exactly. So I have a whole bunch of stuff I need to take to a jeweler. I've got a couple bracelets, diamond and gold bracelets and necklaces from my stepsister that I have to. I want to take them to the jeweler to get them appraised and all that stuff. I know that when she bought it, they were $7,000 for this one diamond bracelet.
Wow.
Yeah, so I know it's worth at least that now. Probably a bit more now that gold's gone up. And Nanette, while we're waiting for Karen, I wanted to tell you, and I don't know if you know this or not. Tell me if you do. But silver, you were talking about how my jewelry is should be double the price for silver. When I went to take some silver spoons, and they were solid sterling silver, to the pawn shop guy, my local guy, who I trust, he said he's only paying $1 per gram for the silver because the market is so volatile now and it's so high that if he were to buy it any higher, he wouldn't make any money when the market finally settles again, or he might make a little or a lot. So I thought that was interesting. Have you heard anything about that, Nanette?
Well, Tina had said that they were basically only buying 999.999 right now, that they're melting the other down because it's so volatile.
Right. That's exactly what he told me, melting it down. You're right.
Still, it's buying silver. It's still, and I mean, it's been having these huge swings. But I mean, I haven't looked today, but I think gold was over $5,000 a pound. We looked up this little tiny coin, Gina and I did, that the other day would have been worth like a matter of a couple of $100, and now just the melt value on it was $1,300. So I'm shocked. I'm willing to bet that bracelet from your sister, I'm putting in that the melt value on it's going to be over 10,000.
Holy crap!
I don't know how much it weighs, but it was a pretty heavy. And you've got to figure there's basically 28 grams in an ounce. And, you've got to figure melt value is you lose about 10% with a extra swap. But it's still, there's fineries that'll pay you 92% of that. So, yeah, it's a big price. And then if the jewelry store is going to pay any on top of that for the quality of, that's just the gold value. That's not the quality of the bracelet. That's on top of it.
Yeah, very good point. I don't think I'll sell that for melt instinctively, but here's what I'm wondering about the sterling silver jewelry that I have. I think it's actually because he's not buying at a higher price where the price is on the spot market, spot price. I'm thinking that maybe it's more valuable to leave in jewelry rather than turning everything in. What do you think? What do you guys think?
You know, it is. I totally agree, but it depends on where you're going to sell it. If you're going to sell it on Whatnot, they want to just pay scrap for it.
Yeah.
Is that some dog playing with a squeaky toy?
My dog, yeah. He's got a squeaky now.
At least she's not
That
barking,
was
right?
the next bird.
I'm like, that's
Oh
pretty.
my
That's
God.
pretty like intentional.
I thought it
He
sounded
loves
like a
Squeaky.
bird.
And what he does now, see, he went outside. Okay, now he comes in and it's like rigorous play time. Okay, he wants to play. Or really wants to play now.
Does he not know that we're live?
He doesn't care. He doesn't care.
He
Nope.
doesn't.
He wants
No,
a cameo.
Asher's pretty gangster. He doesn't care.
He wants a cameo.
He doesn't
love
listen
it.
to it.
So,
I
so
love it.
then he's going to be coming over here and he drops the ball. And I have one of those invisible fences here around my office because he'll
Oh.
come in here and steal things.
Oh.
Okay. Oh yeah, that little thief. He'll take like if something's in a plastic bag, he'll snitch.
It sounds like Nanette's dog.
Yeah, he'll snitch the plastic bag.
That's why I have a baby gate going into my room because it's really bad.
Yeah. So he'll snitch stuff. And so then I had to have this invisible fence. But what he'll do, he knows where the boundary is on it. He'll drop the ball so it comes in. Okay. And he'll stand here and bark. Okay. Till I get the ball.
Hello, you're not paying attention to me.
That is a smart dog.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, he's too smart for his
Yeah,
own good sometimes.
or for your peace.
That's funny.
Wow. Okay, so Karen and Nanette, what were you guys talking about?
Oh, we were talking about the hardness on the semi-precious stones and to look that up, which I can do. And does that go with like the diamond hardness and the hardness of the other real gemstones? Does it work that way, Nanette?
So your diamonds are at a high mole of like 9.
Right.
Jade is also a very high one too. That's why your diamond tester can sometimes tell you if it's jade. But
Oh, see,
then,
but mine shows jade, so I'm okay on that. Yeah.
so if you have, say, for example, you have an opal, that's a very, very soft stone. Or, if you have a sapphire, that's down lower than, but the presidium does not tell you the exact, basically what the presidium is doing is telling you that how hard that stone is, and then it's giving you a range of the stones that are in that hard.
Yeah.
So that's what the presidium, even to use a presidium, you still have to have some knowledge of stones, or you have to do some work on top of it.
Yeah.
How much is one of those testing tools, approximately?
I've got $350 maybe there-ish.
I found one for
$350,
$250, but I've seen them up to $450.
Wow.
They
That's
you
hot.
can get them on eBay sometimes. Amazon has them.
Yeah. There's
think
those
I paid
little, I think
$2
those little pens will tell you the hardness of it, whatever the number is. I think there's some of those. Some people
I
like to
didn't
use
know
those just for
that.
the diamonds.
You just have to be careful if you're buying a used presidium, because if they have to be calibrated,
Oh, okay.
if you can't calibrate it yourself, if it has to be set in, they charge for that. So
How do you calibrate it yourself? Do you know?
there's directions, and it comes with a little thing that looks like it's about the size of the end of a safety pick.
Okay.
Not a safety pick, but a paper clip. It's
Mhm.
just a little wire piece, and it goes in this tiny little discreet looking hole at the top, and you put it in there, and then you touch the wand. It has 2 little pieces on it, and you touch that wand on the one that's for glass,
Mhm.
and you keep adjusting until that's in the right range. Then you touch the wand to the one that says diamond, and you adjust that to the right range.
That's interesting. Mine doesn't have the adjustments on it. I do have to click that thing with like the end of a paper clip to get the thing in the little pinhole to get it into calibration mode. But I have the two pads on top. One is glass and the other is diamond, and it automatically calibrates as I move it back and forth 2 times.
No, but if that gets out of whack, they say you have to send it in to be calibrated.
Oh, okay. So you've got the one that you can calibrate yourself. I see.
Because I couldn't find that little thing to recalibrate it, test it. But yeah, that's
Interesting.
is that they give you a bag and they say it'll run. You can either plug it in or you can run it on battery. And they send you a little bag and they say that it's portable. But the Presidium are kind of a fragile, like they really need to sit on a desk. They're really not designed well enough to be able to go with you wherever you're taking it.
Well, yeah, there's those filaments inside that are processing it for heat or light or whatever the thing is. And yeah, I mean, every time I turn mine on, I have to they tell you to recalibrate it, the model I have. So I don't know if that's just even if it's just still sitting there, but I move the thing around. So it's kind of a must for me. I love mine. It's saved my butt a couple times.
Putting it into the case and throwing it in your purse is another thing.
I think you should get the pen version of that one if you're going to do that. Like if you're out at estate sales and you want to test rings and jewelry and stuff like that.
To take it with you and just
that one is definitely more portable and more durable and it's in your purse. Yep, those are good. In fact, there's a certain model that only does diamonds and moissanite, and if it beeps, it's a diamond. So if you're doing only diamonds, it's a little more expensive one.
What was the second word you said? Diamonds and what?
Moissanite.
What's that?
It's the same hardness as diamonds. Isn't it man-made, you guys? I can't remember.
It is man-made.
Is it like man-made diamond? What is a moissanite?
Kind of. It's the same. Oh, there you go. Is that the portable one?
So that's super cheap. You can get these for about $10. And they don't tell you if it's a diamond. Now, it won't tell you if it's a lab-created diamond or a natural diamond.
Right.
But these will also tell you jade, and there is a way to do it if it's glass. But you also, to get the accurate thing, there's calibrations on the back on where you're supposed to set it based on what the ambient temperature of the room is.
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I tested it, or they'll show you the picture of their thing flashing that it's diamond. But you don't know, did they set it for their room being 70, or is their electricity off and that room is 30 degrees right now?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Interesting.
Wasn't it like ambient room temperature should be somewhere around 70 something, like 72, 3, 4, something like that?
Yeah, and then you're supposed to set it, I think, with 3 dots showing already.
Oh, okay.
So I like to have something that I know is a real diamond, and I can just, kind of go from there.
Yeah.
I think if my thing is still buzzing, guys, I think it's because my phone is sitting right next to my computer.
Oh, yeah. It sounds like
that sometimes.
Is what it sounds
feedback.
Like.
I was going to say, not to be the party
headphones
pooper.
on.
I can't turn the fan off.
It's okay.
It's not a fan noise.
No, it's interference of some sort.
You want to try coming out and coming back in, so maybe your mic resets itself.
Okay.
Or a lot of times she wears her headphones with the mic, and maybe that's better.
That's actually,
Tapped them open on my phone before, and I don't know how all of a sudden it opened on my phone this time. So
Okay.
I can go out. I'll try to come back.
Okay, I'll bring you back in.
Yeah, not to be the party pooper, but if other people were watching that weren't us, they're not gonna stay.
Yeah, people are coming and going, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sound is like the one reason people will leave real fast.
and it's not a comfortable sound.
I almost left myself.
I was thinking about it.
You know what? They have those, I don't know, there's some sort of gold and silver testers, but they're very expensive, aren't they? Lori popped off.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I'm still here.
Oh,
Oh.
those gold and silver testers. There's not an inexpensive one of those, is there?
I can't remember what my kit cost. I'm
talking about the guns.
Dollars
It's
for
the
sure
guns
not.
that you shoot at them.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know about those. I only know about the one that, you scratch test.
Yeah, the scratch test. I've got that too. But the
Excuse me.
there's some sort of electronic thing that you can either put it on or shoot a beam to it. I think
Isn't that like the microscope one? You mean? That's expensive.
it's expensive. I want to say $2,000-$3,000.
Wow.
Yeah. You mean like the ones that the pawn shops use?
I don't know. I've never been to a pawn shop.
I don't know, but I got to tell you, if I saw that price tag at this stage in my selling, I probably would go, no, I got to go a little bit lower. So I don't know very much about it. I know a little bit about a lot of things. That's something I know nothing
that
about.
would be something if they could come up with something for a couple $100, it would be well worth it.
Yeah, it would.
So
That'd
that
be awesome.
jewelry
I
microscope.
can test my wedding rings and make sure Kurt got real gold.
Yeah.
Nah,
The jewelry microscope.
we got him from a place I know. Just kidding, Kurt. Nothing.
It tells you how much gold is it, and it's like the silver content. If it's
Ooh.
925, or if it's like 800 silver, or
If
like
that's all I was doing, I would definitely do that.
9 carat. It'll tell you if it's 9 carat gold, 8
The
carat gold.
percentage.
Yeah,
You know what
percentage and everything.
You know what? I would like to find out if any of you know and can educate me on how do you tell whether it's plated or filled or real solid. How do you tell the difference? That's something I don't know.
Somebody told me, maybe Nanette, when she comes back on, that you have got to scratch through the coating
Okay. To see what's on the inside.
to see what's on the inside. Yeah.
That's too bad it has to be so destructive. But
Yeah.
I've been watching repairs to jewelry and stuff, and it's like, oh, that's nothing. They just put a little gold solder on there, and it covers it up or something,
Yeah.
I know that I've been using the earth magnet, the rare earth magnet, to tell whether it's magnetized or not. So that's easy. But if it's copper or something that doesn't magnetize, I'm stumped. And I think I had a pair of earrings or bracelet or something come back because it had copper inside it. That's why I was asking that question.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know. So I think I'm going to have to put a disclaimer on my listings.
So the jewelry microscope that Kat was saying on her videos.
I think
that
Kelly's
shots.
trying
Lori,
to get
can you hear
Nanette
me?
in.
Lori, can you hear me?
Jay, what's new with you?
Can nobody hear me?
I can hear you, Kelly.
Okay.
Lori, can you hear me?
Yes, I can
Hi.
hear you.
You can't hear Kelly.
I cannot hear Kelly.
Is this
Say
that-
something, Kelly.
Can you
But
hear me,
Nanette's
Lori?
back. Nanette.
I can hear you.
No, she's obviously
Sorry.
not hearing me because she keeps talking over
That means
me.
I have to go out and come back in again. I'll be back.
Sounds good.
We're having technical issues today.
Are you
Right.
getting background, or is my microphone better? Or
No, not at all.
No, it's
It's
worse.
just bad. Where's your headphones, Nanette? Okay, you muted
No, I
yourself
can't hear
and
you
started
at all.
talking.
I'm back.
Can you hear me now?
I can.
Kelly, I'm not on my computer.
Oh,
Well, your sound is really bad.
I'm just gonna mute.
Are you on
I'm
YouTube
here.
on your phone?
It sounds like a microphone issue. That tinging, ringling underwater dolphin is usually a microphone.
Like there's something wrong with the microphone, or there are two microphones.
Probably one of the two.
Thanks. Appreciate
I would
that.
have
Thank
to be
you.
in front of her equipment and be looking at her stuff,
Yeah.
diagnose it. I'll tell you
Well,
what Keith tells people.
I'm going to stop by her house on the way out to Tennessee so I can sit there and photograph what she's doing for you.
Yeah, people always ask Keith because he used to be IT before he was an accountant.
Maybe she can take her phone and show you what's on her screen and have
We
Keith.
can't see it. We can't diagnose it.
Yep. That's okay. We love you, Nanette.
We do, but your sound is making me murderous. So.
Oh, speaking of murderous, Starr.
I sound muted.
Now I can hear you a little bit.
I can't hear her. All I hear is the.
Yeah, I just heard the metallic. I'm sorry.
I can hear your voice, Nanette.
I'm sorry, Nanette, that I have misophonia and it's putting me into fight or flight.
She's going like this in her eyes.
And Nanette, you're not on your computer because you're working on your computer? Is that why? Can you separate the screens? That's what I'm doing. So I actually have StreamYard pulled out and then my computers, and they're both together like that.
So if I go in the other room, I can use 2 computers side by side. I don't know how to half screen.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you just drag it over and then drag the other one over and then line them up.
What were we going to say about murder, Lori?
Lori, you're muted.
Okay. So the people that came in and helped us pack and move and everything, I was talking to one gal before she was leaving today, and we were talking about something we got on to. She says, I said, I'm so glad you're taking those 2 jack-o'-lantern bowls for like little condiment bowls. She goes, I love everything Halloween. I go, oh my God, you would love my friend Starr. She's in Pennsylvania. She goes, my brother lives in Pennsylvania, but he's in Pittsburgh. And I went, well, you can visit and then I'll hook you up with my friend Starr. And we started comparing things. She's got tattoos that are Halloween related on her cute little bat. And I was telling her about your Halloween tree up all year long and how you had Jason and all this up on the wall. She goes, oh my God, I love them too.
Michael,
yeah, all those guys.
Everyone calls him Jason, and I'm like, I mean, Jason's okay too, but Michael's far superior.
But she also likes the true crime and the serial killers and stuff too. So you have a kindred spirit here on the West Coast.
That's cool, but I bet if I knew her in real life, we wouldn't get along.
Why?
Hi, have you met me?
No, she's the coolest person. She's so mellow. I have
an acquired taste, Lori.
I know, but you know what? She is a very, very patient person. Anyway, she's on this coast. She may be visiting her brother. She might go and wave at you, and then, okay, you're fine.
And apparently I'm a very messy person, and I have no business teaching anyone how to be organized.
That was funny. That was a good one.
She's not going to let that go for a long time.
No, she's not.
In fact, I'm probably going to take an ad out of the Times Square and put that. Put her name out and go, look at this woman. Don't let her on your YouTube. She leaves rude comments. She watches 30 seconds of a video and makes a rough judgment about your whole life.
Oh my
Did you
God.
go without internet and power for 5 days before you posted that rude comment?
Yeah, exactly.
I did, and I ain't playing anymore.
Oh my God. I don't
I'm not
blame
letting
you.
it go. If you guys are watching this on my channel, I'm actually a little calmer and more educational. This is my work. This is how I'm when I'm working. My channel's
not how she
videos.
sells.
That like my teaching videos, I'm just sitting at my desk teaching.
Yeah.
But apparently, if I'm just sitting at my desk teaching and there's stuff in my office that how dare I have in here?
Yes. I didn't understand that comment. That just seemed like maybe she has a pet peeve. She's a more corporate minded.
Well, here's my pet peeve. Y'all on internet, y'all on YouTube, you're getting information for free. If you don't like it, walk on. I don't know why these people are so brave to say things that they would never say to your face in real life.
True.
Because I will. Let's go. Dateline, here I come.
Hockey gloves off. Whew, we're going.
Okay, I'm done.
Feel better? Do you feel better?
No, I really want to say more to her, but I want to stay somewhat professional on my channel.
What if she watches this later on? She's going to get an earful. Woo.
She wouldn't stay for 5 seconds. She'd see all the shit in our offices and go, oh my God.
shit's
They
on
got
my place. I got
inventory.
nothing on the walls, man. I got nothing anymore.
She'd be like, they got inventory. I gotta clutch my pearls and run away.
Clutch my pearls. Well, clutch my pearls.
I'll clutch her pearls.
Right
I
around your
was
neck.
under like the false impression that nobody had a death pile as big as mine.
Yeah, no.
Like I thought I was the only one with a big death pile, and then
Yeah.
And I
the
introduced
more
you
I
to
meet
Nanette.
resellers, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm normal.
Have you seen
For
I know,
resellers.
Nana. You can close your eyes, Nana. I was just going to make a comment about the 8 trips with the car full. What the hell is that? Yeah.
Stand up
now-
herself. It is so
oh,
fun
the speaker
now.
doesn't work now.
I told Nanette if she can list 100 items per day, every day until
Oh my
September, she
gosh.
can thrift again.
You know,
That's a lot
she's
of
so
items
good
per
at moving
day.
stuff. She's always telling us, oh, hey, I sold this 7 things today. So I have no doubt that stuff's going to move fast. I don't even know
Yeah.
what it is.
But it's not going to get listed fast.
At least she's not, just
Trying to
letting it
put a
all sit like I
positive-
did for years.
Well, and I think that happens to everybody as resellers, as I've found out. It's the stuff sits because it's like either it doesn't interest me or it gets pushed by the wayside because it's not valuable enough or important enough to list, to sell.
Right.
You know what I mean? The priority isn't high enough. And what I'm learning from this
name
sale
for
is that I can let go of that stuff, a little bit
Yeah.
faster than I did in the past.
That you
Yeah, for
constantly
sure.
avoid, it's called the I don't want us.
I don't want us. Yes.
The I don't want us. And a lot of people have really big I don't want to piles.
Yep.
But
Well, part of my
I know
problem
those
was
can be positive, but I'm just tough loving it. If you
Yeah.
keep buying shit and you already have a death pile, you need to stop and list some items.
Well, here's the thing, too. I didn't know what I wanted to sell when I first started. So I was buying everything to 6 ways till Sunday because I know that it has value, but I didn't know what I wanted a niche in. So I've narrowed it down. I seem to be liking trading cards right now and jewelry.
Cool.
So, and maybe some clothes. I've narrowed it down, but I was getting into dishes and glassware and paintings because that's what my mom and I used to do when she was antiquing and stuff. And so I found I don't like the big stuff. So
Yeah,
that's going to be
it's too
better.
hard to ship.
I had
It is.
3 tables in the attic at our old house here. Full
Yeah.
of coffee mugs and shot glasses. And after we shipped 2, we said, well, we're taking all of that down.
Yep.
It will no longer be listed because that's not something we want to deal with.
Now I know why people sell in bulk because it's too tedious. Unless it's worth over $50, I'm not listing it individually for teeny stuff like that.
Okay, well, I'm not. My limit's like 15, 20.
Well, for teeny stuff, I'll list lower stuff just because it's so easy to ship.
Yeah, well, and my cost of goods is
True.
real low, and I have a volume business, so if it can sell for 12, 15, and I paid $1,
Yeah.
and
I
I'm
think
fat.
Lori's like me. Like we don't have a ton of time or a ton of space, so it's like I just want to list the
Yeah.
good stuff.
Yeah. There's
really
that
good
too.
And
Yeah.
I'm really fast, and I have a bank of 300 items that I'm just adding to. So
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah, I think
Good
when
to
I
go.
get to Tennessee and I get all settled and everything, I'm gonna definitely purge some of the stuff or do it. Well, I'm still getting. I keep missing the appointments for my eBay live sales onboarding, but I will get there. And when I get on there, I'll have that platform too to flip things on real
Yeah.
quick to get rid of them. Is it here for $1 or whatever? And
Right.
so
Just
we'll see
take
what
it.
happens. Yeah, I just got to get more organized that way. Now that I've streamlined my processes and what I want to sell and what I don't want to sell, I can get rid of the other stuff. And this purge has helped me. This purge for the move has helped me learn how to let go a little bit easier.
Yeah, that helps. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I moved to Vegas, I had to sell it all off. I'm not bringing a 12 by 40
Yeah.
worth of stuff,
I
Not that it
know.
was all mine. Some of it was my partner's too, but
I know. Well, I was
about
gonna do.
75% of it was mine.
Well, I'm just so disappointed because I live in a neighborhood that isn't known for having good garage sales, but we have a lot of good stuff here. And so when people see it's in this part of town, this is like the poorer section of town, and it doesn't look right. People don't want to go there, so they go to all the other sales first, but it's just so frustrating. So I've given up on garage sales here. So I'm not going to purge stuff from my stock that's already online until I get there. I might do, depending on where we are, and another estate sale over there and purge all that stuff. Who knows? But I got to do something. Right, Kurt?
So
Uh-huh.
to say,
Yes, dear.
I do list every single day, and the thing about it is sometimes when the deals come along, you just have to do them. I had bought over 10,000 Hot Wheels from this person, and then
Mm.
he passed away, and now this is his mother's estate that I went to. And yes, I do have a tremendous amount of stuff. I have a decent sized car, like a hatchback, and it did take me 8 full loads with every inch of that packed. And I have a 10 by 12 that's about 8 foot tall, and then there was one car that didn't fit in there. But I bought things that are well worth me buying. So, and
Yeah,
I
I
have
mean,
no plans to go sourcing again until my Florida trip next month.
does anyone want to see my mini haul I got for free?
Sure.
Some
I love to
Build-A-Bear
see stuff.
clothes. It's the Build-A-Bear stuff I found, Star. Wait, where are you? Oh, there you are.
I
So
want
I
to
found
see.
this bag. I go to this U-Haul. Well, I have a storage unit at a U-Haul here in town, and they have one of those little areas where you can drop off stuff and grab whatever's there. And I found a bag of Build-A-Bear
Oh my
clothes. Look how
goodness!
Oh, how
cute.
cute.
Can I see
Whatever
the tail
that is.
hole?
Of course. Wait, hold on. Okay, there we go.
Oh,
There's for the little tail.
oh my god! You put their
They're
little
so
tail
cute. Oh,
through
whoops, I took
there.
that out of it. Then we got, I don't know, some kind of belt or something. I don't know what that is.
That looks like it goes with the ranger outfit you were just
Oh, I
showing,
guess so. Duh.
or Boy Scout or
Okay,
something.
that. And then we've got some little camo shorts. And there's your little
Oh,
tail hole.
I can't with how cute Build-A-Bear
This
clothes
is the
are.
back, not the front. Okay, anyway, sorry. What else? We got like a little skate t-shirt.
Oh, how cute!
And it came with a little helmet,
oh, how adorable.
I have
little
the
knee
board to go with it.
pads,
You want it back?
and elbow pads. Do you have the what that goes with it?
Skateboard. That's one of the things I bought from you.
Yes, you should give me one. Wasn't there a couple of them in there?
Yeah, they sold, I think.
Oh, okay.
But I was just saying, you gave me the red with the
I
blue
know, right? I
stars.
could have sold it along with this stuff. That's so funny. But it's so cute. Maybe the camo shorts go with that. I don't know. That could be the outfit.
I mean, that looks
So
Tony
that
Hawk.
was it. It was, like I said, just a little haul, but a couple of little outfits.
No,
I
I
love
love
free
Build-A-Bear
stuff.
clothes. They're so cute.
Did I show y'all this one that I'm listing for a friend? Um,
Twerk
Is that
I
ball.
will
how
be
to
doing
twerk? It does say twerk. Twerk
twerk
pong?
pong. Sorry, is this appropriate enough to
No, that's
show?
funny as hell. How
I
do you
don't
play
know.
twerk pong?
Golly. Well, first you have to know how to twerk, apparently. I'm not very good at that. I've tried for 20 years and I just can't do it. No, just kidding. Anyway.
She tried before twerking was a thing.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
I'm just not good at it. I have low back issues. I think it's like I just can't
Yeah,
do it because it hurts my
no.
back.
No, if you have low back issues, don't even try to twerk. You're going to paralyze yourself.
That's probably why I've never been able to do it. I've had low back issues since I fell on my butt when I was like 21. It wasn't New Year's and I wasn't drunk or anything. Yeah, it hurt though. Mm-mm-mm. All right, packages. I'm gonna get packages ready to ship. BRB.
Hold, please.
Oh, please.
Oh, you guys, remember we were talking about chocolate covered gummies?
Ooh, yeah.
I ran into this the other day right after we talked about it.
Trader
Hold on, I
Joe's.
gotta come
Oh,
The
see.
wow.
chocolate covered orange gummy things. The ones that I
Oh,
said
I
I would
love
like.
those things.
They're so
Yeah.
good.
I'm
Yeah.
trying this one for the first time.
Mm.
What does
Oh,
it
what's
say?
that?
It's
Something
the
chocolate.
Dubai chocolate that people were talking
Ooh.
about.
What
It's
is Dubai
Oh, this stuff
chocolate?
is so good.
It
It's
was
really
trending on
expensive.
TikTok.
So what it
And
is,
it's
I watched the doc.
delicious. Sorry,
Can
go
you?
ahead. Yes.
I watched a documentary on it, and it basically, if you take like phyllo dough and bake it and then shred it
Oh,
so that's where it makes these little shreds. Actually, I can show you because I have it open, and then you mix it with pistachio cream.
Mm.
oh, okay. That's the green part.
Let me see if I can show you.
Oh,
Look at
okay.
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Okay, so that's the phyllo dough shredded with pistachio cream, and then that's the innards, and then you enrobe it in. This happens to be milk chocolate. I think
It
could probably
sounds like the fouilletine that they always use on the shows to give little crunchies. Yeah, in the
I'm
baking
not really
shows.
sure why it's so
Oh.
ridiculously expensive. I've seen candy bars that were like $20 for a
It's
I
candy.
think it's just because it's
pistachio.
trending so
Yeah,
much.
it's trending and
It's
and it says
trending,
Dubai.
When it
But
first started
pistachios are
trending,
expensive.
it was like $150 a bar. On
Yeah, it was
TikTok.
crazy.
Well, and the documentary that I watched, the original bakers that actually make it, they make so much money because of the tourist factor that people come to them.
Oh,
And they
yeah.
buy things just for tourism. They buy the merch, they buy everything that you can make. And so they're making a killing on this for that reason. But then, like you said, the trend is so spread that now everybody's like jumping in on that trend, and they're just charging more to charge more. It really doesn't. I mean, pistachio is higher, but in Dubai, I guess they grow it, so it's not as an expensive an ingredient as other areas. But it's really the money is there because of the trend, not because it's higher ingredients.
Whatever the market will bear.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
If
if
you guys
they can
have
sell pet
ollies,
rocks, they can do this.
What
if you
Starr?
guys, if you guys have ollies where you live,
That's where I got this. That's where I got this.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
they're not
We
that
don't have that
expensive
here.
there.
What is an Ollie's?
It's a where
It's like bid lots. Do you remember bid lots? They would buy product from the manufacturers when they're done selling it because they're changing the packaging or it's older artwork, and so they buy it out and then they sell it at really discounted prices. But it's very hit and miss. You get what you get,
and it's seasonal
Yeah.
too. So I have don't judge anybody that's watching or I'm speaking to. I have a whole shelf in my closet up here with pumpkin hand soap and body soap, the Dove.
She does.
After the fall, they go down to like $1.89, and they're like $8 at Walmart during season.
might as well stock up. They don't go bad.
I have tons of pumpkin soap so I can use it all year. He's like, "You gonna buy some more?" And I said, "Yep." When he comes back,
That's
it's
right.
back. I bought some
Yes,
more.
sir, I will.
Love it. I love it.
I
would
love
not.
it.
I only got this for because I wanted to say that I tried it. I would not continue to pay that because to me it's not that much better than other candy bars that are a fraction of the cost.
I did not buy one. I just looked at them and went, "Oh, now they're here."
No.
The
I-
Albertsons was selling them like smaller ones for just a couple of bucks.
It's like the Oreos. I have to try every Oreo that I don't eat Oreos regularly. I'd rather just make my own soft cookies. But I have to say that I tried it. And so when a new Oreo comes out, I have to go, okay, well, I have to try it.
I used to be that way. I don't eat any of that stuff anymore.
Yeah.
That's why I'm such a miserable bitch today. I don't eat cookies, chocolate, candy. I don't eat anything with high fructose corn syrup. Man,
I will say this: the Oreos that are the Reese's Pieces collab or the Reese's peanut butter collab. But I mean, I don't usually buy cookies. I can make them so easily,
Yeah. But before we did our life change and actually ate everything that we wanted, I used to be that way about M&Ms. Every time M&Ms came out with one of their new flavors, I had to buy it and try it.
I used to eat the brown ones, the tan ones first.
I like the Easter ones because they have purple.
They
I
are
like
cool. I like
ones.
those.
The caramel M&Ms are the bomb.
I love
ones
caramel,
and the
but I
peanut
just can't
butter
put it
ones.
with M&Ms. I can't.
And they're so good, the caramel. And then they have a cherry dark chocolate one for Valentine's Day.
Oh, I didn't see
I will
that
say
one.
I like the peanut butter M&Ms, but I also love Reese's. Reese's Thins. Kurt and I go through cases of those things. That's just
I don't eat that stuff anymore.
it's just I must have gained 20 pounds when I was going through the stress. I was stress eating, and we were both stressed, and so we were going through 2 of the family packs a week of those individually packaged Reese's Thins. It was awful. I think I gained 20, 30 pounds.
Wow.
That's a lot.
That's
Is
a
anybody
Now I
lot.
have
looking
to
at the
eat
screen?
cookies. Thanks a lot, y'all.
Oh, what's that, Starr?
Earrings.
Can you
Oh,
go big?
I'm
Kelly,
like,
make her
"Hey,
big. I
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
see
sure.
those.
Sorry.
No, that's you, Kelly.
No, give me a
Ooh,
second.
Okay, those are Indian. Oh, I like those from
But
India.
wait,
Those are really nice.
But wait,
But wait.
This is
There's one.
better. Watch, show her the other stuff.
Oh,
Ooh, neat.
oh, so nice.
but wait, the earrings have a matching necklace.
What?
Don't buy
Kurt says I'm not allowed to buy them. Ooh, darn,
That's
that's
pretty.
gorgeous.
Show her the bumblebee.
It's in here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the one that you sold. Yeah, we saw that.
Okay.
It's already in here.
I thought it was a fly. It's a bumblebee?
I thought it was a fly. That's what I called
I think
it.
it's a bumblebee.
I thought it was a bumblebee too, because he had a bumblebee butt.
I called them a fly.
Oh,
Got it.
okay.
So,
A bumblebee butt.
Lori, I was trying to find a picture of that jade piece. I couldn't
Yes.
find it earlier, and it popped up. Someone has it for sale for $150, and they're saying it's a 14 karat gold clasp. So I am looking with my magnifier, and I see something inside the bail. I'm going to have to go test it. It's
Yes.
really hard, but there's some writing. So they want 150, and I paid 25. So
Yeah.
Good job.
Yay. Oh, that's fantastic.
so I'm
Those
excited.
bales, when they put the numbers on the inside, it's such a pain in the ass to get the right angle to be able to see it.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
I was
Let me
just
call-
apologizing because I dropped something and it was
Oh,
loud.
I thought you said Lori. Sorry, and
Oh
Lori
no, I
sounds
said
a lot
sorry.
like
Yeah,
Lori.
it does.
Sounded like Lori to me.
Thank you very much.
Sorry, Lori. Sorry, Lori.
a lorry in UK is a truck.
That's right.
Oh, true that.
Lorry. And actually, Hugh Laurie, that's the last name, Laurie. Some people say Lori for Lawry, but that's Lowry.
I say Lowry.
Yeah. Lowry's
So that's what it is.
seasonings. My friend we used to have me, Lori, Lori, and another good friend of hers was Laurie. So she'd say I was Lori and her friend was Larry. Lori. It was the
Lori,
craziest
Lori.
thing.
Funny.
Just point to one of us.
I had a
You-
friend in elementary school named Starr with 1 R, and I was Starr with 2 R's.
No way. That is a coinkadinky big one. My dad would say that was incredible. Incredible.
Yeah, but she was only 1.
Yeah, but she was only-
had 1 R.
Because you're better, you got 2.
My dad gave me 2 because he knew.
He knew. Oh, that girl can
The
handle
extra
2.
R for all the rage she's gonna have for those YouTubers.
She's gonna need an extra R.
Funny.
Sometimes there's days where I'm watching my true crime and I'm like, I can really understand how these people get driven.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Not maybe not murder, but to lose your mind and get really mad. And
Right.
I've been watching this something about neighbors. What is it called?
Neighbors.
I watched it for almost 6 months until I watched it all, and I can't tell you the name of it now. It's on HBO, and it's about neighbors who fight. Now, granted, they always end up murdering each other, but all the stuff leading up to the murders, when people are just like, oh, and getting so mad, and people are just so irrational, and I'm like, I can understand why you'd be mad if someone kept letting their dog shit in your front yard or kept hitting your car on the curb. I wouldn't murder you, but I can understand why people go to extremes of fighting and screaming and yelling and calling the cops and everything else.
Yes. Yes.
People are not. Fear thy neighbor is what it's called.
Okay.
Oh, interesting.
Yikes.
That one's gonna set the tone, isn't it?
But it's
Wow.
like I get it, because some people just don't know how to coexist and just well enough be alone enough sometimes.
Jeez.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Hello, Dunkin' Donuts. How can I help you? Was that your phone, Lori?
Yeah, my sister-in-law's calling, so I got to mute you.
You got to leave us.
I said I got to mute you.
Why?
Mute.
No.
Mute.
Tell her hi.
Yeah. No, I
Hello.
It's snowing outside again, Starr.
You know what?
What? Already
I
in
understand
March?
now even more why people are driven to acts of violence.
Nuts.
You need to be done with the snow. It's already the second half of March.
It's the first
Right,
day of
that's
spring is in 2
ridiculous.
days. The first day of spring is in 2 days. 2
I
days.
get it. Yeah, you need to be done with snow, done with winter.
Yeah.
Just know that if I disappear, I'm probably in jail. I kid, guys. I'm actually a very pleasant person to be around in real life.
Is that your legal disclaimer?
I don't know, Laura. You tell me. You've been around me in real life.
Yeah, that's your legal disclaimer, folks.
And
You
so
find a
is
dead body, it wasn't her.
Karen can tell you I'm very pleasant. I don't punch people at Goodwill.
No, she's awesome. She's awesome. I love it to her.
Did you tell them about the time the spider was in Eaton Park?
No. Oh my God.
Well, that sounds interesting.
I don't
Do
like
tell.
spiders.
Starr doesn't like spiders. Kelly, the other girl we go with, she doesn't like spiders. And it wasn't that big of a spider. And they're like freaking out. So I just killed it. I was a spider killer. Everybody around was like, oh, there's a spider. And like, whap, you're dead.
Yeah, it came off the blinds on the window and landed on Kelly. And it was on her arm. And she went, ah! In the middle of a restaurant.
Oh, a restaurant?
Oh,
Yeah, she jumped out of the booth. She's still screaming. The waitress comes over and goes, what is it? And Kelly goes, it's a spider. So the waitress is screaming. 2 other waitresses come over and they're peeking. Everyone's standing up and moving away.
Oh my God, the management of that restaurant must have been mortified that somebody was trying to make them, feel bad that there was a bug in the restaurant.
Well, we weren't trying to make them feel bad.
Yeah, but when you scream like that in a restaurant, everybody else doesn't understand what you're screaming for.
No, those involuntary screams are scary.
It's not to make them feel bad. It's because
Yeah.
you have a phobia and you're scared.
Yeah.
And then Karen got a napkin and got the spider. And I'm not kidding, everyone applauded.
It wasn't that bad.
Everyone applauded, and the waitress goes, "You're so brave! You're so brave!" And then she turned around and went, "Just a spider, folks. It's gone. It's gone."
I get really well, I don't scream, but I get like really tense and nervous around wasps because I've had history and I feel like they're hunting me down. They will hover outside my door, like, come on, bring it
They're
on.
persistent. They will go on the attack. I know this for a fact. You're absolutely right to be
Well,
afraid.
and I've had them in my house coming through my attic, and I had to have my attic cleaned out because they were in my clothes. Yeah, I have like trauma with wasps.
I've been stormed by a nest.
Yeah, so
In my hair, in my
I
ear.
can kind of understand that if I'm like sitting somewhere and like wasp came at me. I still don't think I would scream, but I would probably get up and run, and people would be like, "Why is she running?"
Well, the other Kelly screams.
Yeah,
You should tell everybody else, I'm running, you should be running too.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I got attacked by a wasp or a hornet nest or something when I was like a kid.
It's so bad.
And they were up my nose and in my ears. I ended up going to the ER.
Yeah, they have no business. There's nothing.
That's
I know
terrible.
that people will say they're beneficial. Honeybees, I love. Bumblebees, I love. More power to them. I'm all about them, but not wasps. There's no place for them. on
So
this
I
planet
don't
right now.
scream, but I do this thing where, like, if Keith and I are walking and one's around my head, I freeze and I go like this: "Get it away, Keith! Get it away, Keith! Get it away! Get it away from me! Get it away from me! Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it now? Where is it now?" I just keep repeating, "Get it away!" and "Where is it now?" until he tells me you're clear. And then I turn around and I march home, and I'm like looking at the ground. I can't look at anything. And he's like, "Are you done walking?" I'm like, "Today I am." We're done. Nope. No, because that when you're 5 years old and you're attacked, it's very true.
Mhm.
Get it away, get it away. I can't even look anywhere. I just tense. Like close my eyes. Where is it? Where is
Everybody
it?
has a different like primal reaction to something that they're afraid of, you know. Some people are runners, some people are freezers, that fight or flight thing.
Yep. Now, I'm more scared of spiders than I am of bees, but the problem is most, not all, but most spiders are real slow. So as long as you can keep an eye on it whilst you're
Yeah.
waiting for it to come and get it for you, you can kind of see where it's going to be. Bees are like,
Yeah.
they're all over the place. You don't know where
They're
they're going to be.
unpredictable, and the flying thing, and
Yep.
and like wasps, they have attitude. Like they will come after you, and they will keep coming after you, and they will call all their brothers to come after you.
Oh,
You know,
spiders
because the
will
spider's
too.
one. You know, if there's a
No,
spider,
but don't think they're not demons on 8 legs of hell coming up here to get us. Spiders are demons. They're from hell. They're evil. You put them outside, they come back in. Walk you.
I
They're-
used to want to go to Australia until I saw those dinner plate spiders.
the big, oh my god, those things are
oh
huge.
my
Yeah.
god.
I mean,
Nope.
bees are mean
Nope.
and unpredictable, but spiders are literal demons.
Yeah.
You need like the Winchester brothers to come and get all the spiders because no.
Well, then if that's the case, I'd probably pretend I had a spider in order to get them to come back.
But you can keep your eye on the spider and you can see where it's going to go. Most of them aren't very fast. But then I just stand there and go, Keith, hurry up, pause your game,
Right.
get up there. It's
I won't be
moving.
able to sleep if they go like behind a piece of furniture or something. I won't be able to sleep until I get it. Like I don't want to.
I threatened to go to a motel once because somebody stepped. This was with my first husband, so I was like 19 or 20. Somebody stepped on a wasp spider, and apparently she had all her babies on her back. So hundreds of spiders went all over.
Oh!
And I went, well, I'm going to a motel for the night.
Yeah,
With
nope,
exterminator in the morning.
nope, not
My
happening.
neighbor let me stay with her, but I'm like, I might still be too close.
I know it's scary.
I don't like them. Mm-mm. I don't mind snakes.
Snakes don't bother me.
I like rats.
Oh, I don't like snakes.
Lizards don't bother me. We get those little baby gecko lizards outside the windows all the time. I think they're adorable.
I don't mind lizards either, but the snakes creep me out. I don't know. I will hold them, but
I mean, I don't
They
want
still
a
creep me out.
rattlesnake. I mean, people talk about rattlesnakes. I don't want rattlesnakes around me by any means. I don't
Yeah,
want them in my life, but they don't scare me.
I don't want to be on a boat and have an anaconda come choke
No.
me out. But I'm scared of alligators,
Oh yeah.
spiders, and bees, wasps, yellow jackets. They're all the same to me.
Well, I mean, I've never
Or-
had to deal with alligators near me, so I don't need to have a fear of that.
Mm.
But I do have an irrational fear of being underwater. I've just had it my whole life. I think I was told that I drowned as a toddler. And so there's something about me that remembers that, or apparently, and I don't like rapids. I don't like volatile water. I don't want to be underwater. I won't go on BART, like under the bay. I can't be rational about it. I won't do it. So, yeah, so that is an irrational fear. Like I have been on cruise ships, and once in maybe a few times in my life, I've been on a boat because I didn't want to miss out on an experience that required a short boat ride, but the land was like right there. But yeah, I won't do like inner tubing or kayaking or any of that.
So I grew up in Tucson, and I still knew to be afraid of alligators by the time I got to Florida 30 years later. I'm like, yeah, that's a dinosaur.
Well, no, I mean, if I was near them, I would.
No,
be
I've
afraid.
always had an irrational fear of them.
Yeah,
Always. Probably because of the horror movies I watched as a kid.
yeah. I just know statistically the odds of one being near me in my life are pretty rare, so I've calmed down about that.
Well, when I lived in Florida, there was one that came out of the lake in our development every day and sat by
There
the
you
door.
go. See, then that's not irrational fear. That's a rational fear.
It was irrational up until that point, but he sat by like every day at 3 p.m. He was by the mailboxes, and I'm like,
He's like, okay, it's time.
you know I'm coming. You know I'm scared of you. You know I think you're a stupid dinosaur. You need to knock it off.
Well, and it's funny too that you're the hippos, because hippos are actually mean. Like they can be mean, and so I
They're
would
the meanest
afraid of
animal in the world.
me. They're cute and adorable, but I would not want to be near a hippo at all.
I would be more a baby hippo.
Guys, I'm going to run in bedtime for people here.
All right, Karen.
Okay, we'll see ya.
Have a great night. I'm not going to be there on Friday, so I'll see you next week.
Bye,
Okay.
Karen.
Bye. We'll see you. Thanks for all your help tonight, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Karen, I'll see you Saturday.
Well, we'll be on the Ray train Friday night.
Yes. We had to move our lunch because of the power outage.
Yeah.
The restaurant had power, but so many people didn't around this area that they literally had 40 people in the waiting room and were refusing to seat people because they were getting too many takeout orders.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense. You've got people who physically drove to your locale in the waiting room. You seat them and you serve them and you stop taking takeout orders. I'm not wrong, right?
I agree.
No.
They literally had all these people just waiting around with an empty restaurant. Oh, we can't see anybody because we have too many takeout orders. Well, then turn them off. You're turning away people who use their gas and came to be in a restaurant while the power's out. Why are you turning them away? So, yeah, lots of stuff happened this weekend. But hippos, they're mean, but they are cute, and I would absolutely be around a baby.
I remember as a child, I used to think that hippos were the most adorable, clumbering, sweet things, and rhinos were mean because they charged. And then as an adult, I learned that it's kind of the opposite.
Hippos kill more people every year than great white.
Yeah.
Anything. If you like documentaries, if you can ever find the one about his name's not Paco, the drug lord from Colombia, Pablo Escobar.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of those documentaries that talk about him.
Did you see the one about the hippos?
He had a safari park that he lived on, right?
So he moved two hippos to Colombia because they were his favorite animal.
Okay.
And then they started mating and they got their population got out of control and they're not indigenous. So they were wrecking the wildlife and all the other animals. And then when he died, the hippos just went wild. And now they have an overpopulation of hippos down in Colombia where they don't even belong. I did not
see that part. That's interesting. Is he the one though that had like one of his properties was like a safari park where he had all sorts of animals from all over the world?
Probably if he had the hippos.
Yeah.
I
saw him driving one of those like an open Jeep that had him and then a whole bunch of his entourage, and they were driving through like where giraffes were and stuff, and he just thought of the world as like nothing. You know, he would kill people, kill animals, do this. I mean, everything was at his disposal.
Well, now they have an out of control hippo population.
It's interesting. I didn't hear that part.
After he died, they came in and picked up all the other animals, but the hippos were too dangerous. So
wow.
But they took out the lions, the tigers, the giraffes, the monkeys, everything else.
Okay.
And rehomed, they went to various zoos.
Well, that tells you something. The hippos were too dangerous, but they got the lions. They got the lions and the tigers, but hippos,
not the hippos. We're not touching the hippos, man.
The hippos are. Now, if I saw a hippo in the wild and it started chasing me, I would probably be scared.
Be what?
Scared.
Yeah, because they can run pretty fast, right?
35, I think.
Oh, because you don't think about it since they're so big and fat and lumbering, you kind of think they'd be slow. But no, they sneak up on you.
Hippos can swim 19. Sorry, that's UK non-freedom measurements. Hold on. 12 miles per hour is how fast they can swim. They don't actually swim, though. They just they push themselves off the bottom and they bounce and they jump through the water.
Oh,
they don't actually swim because their legs are so they just sink and push off the bottom and then they'll just kind of bounce. And then I know a lot of stuff about them. 19 miles per hour they can gallop.
That's crazy.
But and they're more dangerous. They'll eat you just to eat you. But alligators can run about 15 miles an hour, and they'll climb a tree to get you.
I've never seen an alligator climb a tree before.
They will climb a tree to get you.
Dang, because you'd think you could get away from them from a tree, but nope.
No, but actually, polar bears are pretty bad too. They hunt humans.
Yeah, that I know. Polar bears are scary.
I had a friend who lived in Alaska when she was growing up, and they had to have snipers on all the buildings when the school let out.
For the polar bears?
Polar bears would, the kids are coming out. It's snack time.
Ooh, no,
And if they get your scent, they will hunt you to the ends of the earth. Once they smell you, they will hunt you down.
Is that why they're all in the North Pole? Because they went to the ends of the earth looking for people? Boom. I hear all week. Tip your waitresses.
I have like a lot of really weird animal
Fun facts
inside about animals. Don't ever ask me about koala bears because you won't like them anymore.
No, don't ruin me because I love koala bears. Don't tell me nothing.
Okay. I won't tell you. I'll tell you something cute about an otter.
Otters are so cute.
You know, they hold hands when they go to sleep so they don't get separated.
I have seen that.
They mate for life, so they hold each other's hands when they're
You're
rolling.
like lobsters.
Oh, sweet.
They're so cute. And when they find the mate they want, they present them with their very best rock.
Oh, I have seen that too. That's so cute.
Otters are cute.
They're just adorable.
I think otters are probably the cutest animals in the animal kingdom, and seals are close second.
Well, and the red fox panda, I mean, I know they can be mean too, but they are freaking adorable. Oh my God.
They're cute. They're probably number 5. For me, I would say it goes otter, seal, chipmunk, hamster, and then any panda, red and black and white.
Yeah.
I like watching them on the TikTok videos when they go like play on the slide and they just kind of like bumble down and
so cute.
Down. I like animals. You know who wouldn't leave you YouTube comments? A panda bear. A panda bear would never leave you rude YouTube comments. A gorilla might, though. When we didn't have power, I got my phone and my battery pack all charged up in my car. So we came back in and we were watching TikToks together. And I think it was a gorilla, but he was at the zoo and they taught him all these human things. So he would sit with like a cup of tea and turn the newspaper pages in the morning. And then he would brush his teeth. And then he would draw and color pictures. And then he would eat food with a fork. And he washed his head, like he shampooed his hair like we do. I watched him for quite some time doing all the human things. I was like, he is so cute.
Mm-hmm.
His name was like George or something. He brushed his hair in a mirror too. He would hold a handheld mirror and like brush his hair.
Aww.
I guess I should have shown everybody what I've been listing.
Show us what you're listing.
Well, I just put it away, but I just put it and then little porcelain memory things. I've been listing pens, and now I'm getting ready to list Hot Wheels.
Hey.
So I took pictures of all this. Well, that's Coke, but I took pictures of all this stuff earlier, and now I'm listing it tonight. Is my mic still really bad?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right. Well, because I was going to say, I do like to list in several different categories, because whatever category you list in is the category you start making sales in.
Yeah, that's a good point.
At Hot Wheels, and yesterday I sold 3. So, yeah.
Did you sell them to the same buyer or different buyers? Wow, that's even better. That's even better.
Yeah.
Ooh, I want chocolate. I want cookies.
I thought I had more of these USPS receipts. Where did they go? That's one. Everybody's getting so busy. No one's safe.
I know I haven't listed in days, unfortunately. So
oh no,
I have to build up. I have to keep listing and build up a bank again.
I got to work on that too. The bank thing again. It got used up when we were moving.
A lot of mine got used up when I was on the hotspot the last couple of days because we didn't have internet.
Oh yeah.
That's why I'm taking so many pictures. I took pictures all afternoon and then this many tonight.
I need to get on pictures. That's my next step, actually. Well, after we finish setting up this office here.
How's that going, by the way?
Oh, I have so much unlisted inventory. I had no idea.
Welcome to the
So
crowd.
I got it all in one place. We're running out of space for it, so I just need to. I'm going to condense it down tomorrow. Try to get it as small as possible, and then
make it very.
I got places to put it, but not that much space. But then I see there's bins that are like 3/4 full, and you know what I mean. Just like,
you can
I
organize
just
it
threw
better.
some
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. I like organizing. You guys know how I like organizing.
Well, yeah, I like doing that too. But then at a certain point, I'm like, this isn't making me money. I need to list.
Well, that's true too. I need to
I
get.
can't speak on organization. I'm no longer.
You need to organize your shit, man.
I'm no longer an expert on it. I'm actually looking at this day bed, and that's not even a mess. There's a couple of boxes of inventory I have to photograph.
No.
There's a pile of jeans I need to measure. And a couple of big plushies for my next Whatnot show. I don't see how that's really that messy.
It's really not that big of a deal.
Well, and like you were saying, I mean, you walk the walk, you got the sales, you're running a business and making a living doing this. So, you know, nobody needs to come and criticize your work ethic.
Right. Yeah. And I mean, not that that lady knew me from Adam, but Keith does bring me up a whole bed full of stuff at a time that I can work on all week because I'm crippled and I can't carry stuff up 2 flights of stairs.
Right. There's a reason.
Not that she knew that, but you never know somebody's situation. Why?
No, that's exactly the point. You never know someone's situation.
That's why I never say anything to anybody about.
And it's not that
you know, if I don't have anything nice to say.
Stuff I'm working on. Like, where am I supposed to put it? I have one office and one garage. Garage is for finished inventory.
Well, and I look at it as, you know, everyone has a thing. If someone was working in a warehouse, they're going to have that too. The response that I would have is, yeah, isn't this great that I get to work in a bedroom in my own house in my own outfit, and I get to do what I mean. It's a blessing to be sitting amongst all this stuff, you know.
Yeah.
But people don't see it that way. They're only going to see it the way they see it.
Well, maybe a crow will walk out her eyes tomorrow. Crows
Opinions are like,
eyes out.
Never mind. Everybody's got one.
Then she'll see things completely differently, won't she?
Next.
I need to get right with Jesus. He's not going to let me into heaven when I act like this.
Where's Valerie been?
She's been busy. She's been listing and selling and listing and selling.
That's good. Yeah. I might just have to give her a buzz one of these days.
I know. I was hoping she would be here tonight, but
maybe next time.
Nanette, you need to sign up for your time for Friday. I get to be a nag.
So who's all doing it on Friday?
Lori, me, Nanette, Karen, and Jenny. I'm not sure if she is yet or not. I don't know if she has dogs or.
Oh, okay.
It's
Well,
just
if you need
dragging.
another person, I could be talked into going on there to sell some plush.
It's like 15, 20
But
minutes.
it's been a minute. What's that? 15, 20 minutes
Like
each?
15, 20 minutes to do a raid train, yeah.
Cool.
I won't be there Friday. I'm going to be out of town, but.
Oh, okay. I'll talk to you guys more about that later. See what you think.
Yeah, because Karen made a title and a title
Oh,
and
she
a
already made
thumbnail
up some stuff.
and the show notes. That's what it's called, the show notes. So you have to copy and paste. So we all have the same title, the same show notes, the same thumbnail, the same category. But if you want to do it, we can
I was
get
going
you
to
all
say
that.
maybe next week. Maybe I'll come and watch this week and see what y'all do and then figure it out from there. Yeah. Anyway.
I'm doing plush tomorrow. Friday.
You're doing plush?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. God, it's tomorrow already. No. Oh, tomorrow you're saying Thursday. Gotcha.
I don't know what day it is. I lived in the dark ages for the last week. Do you know how much you rely on the internet when you don't have the internet?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh my gosh, right? Take it for granted.
Well, and you forget like how much I'm the first person to admit it. I'm on my phone like all the time. And the minute I sit down to like watch TV or do something that is not working, it's like, why is there not a phone in my hand? So,
right.
And now with this whole advent of Apple making our charger really work properly, so I have to come in here to use the good charger apparently, because my Apple charger is not worth anything anymore in my bedroom or my living room. And so I'll put my phone here so it can charge up, and it's like I can't even go an hour without it.
Right?
How sad is that?
We're so stuck on these.
I know.
Things. That's crazy.
I kept going out to the car to charge mine so I could come back in and read and be on TikTok and do all the things.
I know.
I took my battery pack, my Kindle, and my phone out there, and I'm like, well, I'll sit in the heat till these charge. We went and got sub sandwiches at Sheetz, sat in the car and ate. We're like, it's warm in here.
Nice.
the one habit I could not seem to break the entire time it was off. Every time I walked into a room in my house, I flicked the light switch, like just out of muscle memory or habit. I kept hitting the light switch. Oh, that's right. It's not on right now.
Oh, shit.
Kind of like they turn off they haven't in a long time, but they used to turn off our water periodically, very often, because the original pipes that ran underground here were put in like 1900s, whenever they first put water pipes in here. And they were always busting and breaking. And so and then finally last summer when Cheryl was here, right before she got here, thank goodness, they had our water off for like a week because they pulled all the street up and replaced all the pipes with new ones. But they used to turn off all the time, and I would forget. I'd go to turn on the faucet. I would go to flush the toilet. It's like we take all these things for granted. I just
So
something on
true. Nice. I like all these dings I'm hearing and cha-chings and things. Oh, it's too warm in here. I gotta open this up.
But I will say it's much easier for me to be without power because I can whip out a Kindle and read a book all day. Mr. Video Game Player down there, he was miserable. And then the first night we had the power back, but no internet. We couldn't stream anything. So we had just gotten the Men in Black trilogy on DVD, and we got a DVD player. So that's what we did.
Nice. Excuse me.
It's an adventure, but I don't ever want to have to have that adventure again. I'm okay.
Yeah, once is enough for that.
I saw some Lee Riders mid-rise skinny jeans. Ooh.
Cool.
So I just tried this new app that I've seen advertised on TV, but more on like TikTok and stuff. It comes in while I'm playing my videos. And the one I'm using right now is Collex, Collex, Collx. And I thought sometimes the prices are a little wonky because when it accesses eBay, when people buy multiples, it shoots in the total for the multiple buy, not for what that one card sold for. It doesn't divide out the amounts. So sometimes it'll be $15 when it's really just sold for $1 because they bought 15 cards. But so I decided I would try Cardly. And I just tried it, and it's a little bit annoying. It analyzes your card, but it takes like 30 seconds to a minute to analyze your card. Gives you a grade, gives you the market value, lows and highs, and what they think your card is worth in that thing. But you have to edit the card down. You put it within their little range finder, and then you take the picture. You think that's what you just did, but it's actually taken all the like way far out. So now you have to go back and crop it again. So that's an extra step. Plus the prices, it doesn't let you see the other people's prices. It just says it's on eBay, it's on eBay, it's on eBay. They don't show you what the card is. And I'm not going to recommend it, but I went back to Collex, and they have the list of all the prices of the things there. It just makes it so easy to scan real quick. And you take the one picture of the card, and that's the picture that goes in your database or for Collex. So I'm going to stick with Collex again. I've tried TSG and a couple other ones, but Collex seems to be the best one. So if anybody asks you guys about that, you can tell them Lori likes Collex.
Lori likes Collex.
Yeah. So it's interesting. It's definitely more streamlined. But every once in a while, something new comes out. You got to test it, and check it out and see if it is better or not. This one was not. They're I like the idea of having it analyze it and give you a grade, because at least you're having somebody tell you that it's good for a grade. Their prices weren't always on par. One time, the first card I scanned, and it scans it accurately, identified it accurately. It scanned it at $33, which was mid-range between like a couple $100 and like $4. $33. So I said, no, I wasn't satisfied with that. I scanned it again, and it scanned at $3. And I thought, that's not right. It identified with the same characteristics as the first one, but now all of a sudden it's $3. It doesn't make sense to me.
Okay, I need help, you guys.
What happened?
I need help with this. This
What
is
is it?
Donna Karen or DKNY women's watch, and it doesn't currently work, but I think it just needs a battery. Do I put not working in the title, or do I put I don't know if it's going to work if you put a battery in it.
Put it in the condition description.
Not tested.
Yeah,
not
untested
tested?
might need new battery.
But what do I put in the title?
Untested.
Not
Nothing.
tested.
Untested.
Untested.
What is that?
Thank you.
And then you can say it might just need a battery, but it might not work. But I didn't test it.
It's got some scratches on it too, and those are all noted on here. It's obviously used, but it's not a bad watch. I mean,
You got on?
I think somebody could probably get it to work.
Your mom could probably get it to work. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. I was trying really hard not to your mom you, but
Okay, but I have to laugh because this watch was my mother's.
well, your mom probably could get it to work.
Oh, perfect. That was great.
Oh, I have to tell y'all something Nanette said earlier. If you're watching the YouTube channel, we're going to go with some dark humor for a couple of seconds.
Warning, warning.
I was telling Nanette that because my mom's, problem with alcohol, I didn't talk to her for a lot of years. And I don't know if Nanette had a brain fart or what. She goes, well, you still don't talk to her. And I said, because she's dead.
You're so
Speaking of
sweet.
dark humor, I just went on to pull up some pictures into List Perfectly, and there was a picture of my friend that passed away a couple of weeks ago. And I was like, imagine if I accidentally put one of those pictures in a listing.
You
I'm
know
sorry.
what, Jay, I have to tell you, my friend Joanne, bless her heart, she died about 7 years ago, about a year before I came out here. She was in one of my crafting groups, so I'd known her for years. And
Cool.
and she passed away, and her family still has her Facebook page up.
Oh
So
gosh.
My mom's page is
every
still
year
up,
on her
too.
birthday, Facebook is like, it's Joanne's birthday today. And I'm like, are you trying to make me cry?
So they haven't changed it to like a deceased person's
I think they
page.
just, either didn't do social media or they didn't pay attention.
Right.
And,
I guess there's a way to do that. but
I was never that close to her. I didn't know anything about her family or anything. Like I would never
Right.
reach out to someone and say, do you want to change your page or whatever? So every year I get a Facebook reminder that it's Joanne's birthday. I'm like,
Oh
but
my
it's
gosh.
not. She's not here anymore. I'm sad.
Well, if nothing else, it makes you think of her for a minute.
It's true. It's absolutely
Right?
true. And I actually have some pictures of her in my phone too. So when I go through all my closing out all my product photos and all the things I'm cleaning out, I always see the pictures of Joanne, and I'm like, that was my friend. I miss my friend.
Aw, sweet. Yeah, it's cool though. It's good to think of our friends every now and again.
I think Nanette's under
Nothing,
light strobing therapy. What is going on with your light?
I know.
What is that?
And
Where
she's
is
like,
that? Who's?
You look like you're in a trance.
well, and it's really
Nanette?
interesting. Starr, can you see how she is in the background stage versus the regular stage? She's a complete close up in the background stage.
Because of my phone is right here.
It's the phone that does that. I'm on my iPad. Otherwise, mine's vertical like that too.
Yeah, it's weird.
The strobing is, I don't know if it's from I think it's from my phone.
From your which?
Do you have a ceiling fan on? Because Lori, you actually have what looks like strolling, but I think it's your ceiling fan.
That's my ceiling fan.
I don't. I think it's the phone that's doing
Now
that.
it's not doing it. Oh wait, it's doing it now.
I think it's the phone, like it's trying to get ready to take a picture or something.
Oh, that's so weird.
It's probably
Isn't that
trying
weird?
to it's struggling with the filter and capturing.
Yeah, that's interesting.
That's really cool.
Kurt's enjoying it.
He's so weird. He borrowed my phone. Who'd you make a call to? Hold on.
Ghost.
He can't. His phone
Who you
won't
gonna
let
call?
him update new ATM cards through the bank app. It's so weird. So he has to grab my phone to do it. It's so weird. So the lesson
Strange.
here for everybody that's watching this on YouTube is grab my phone. You can get into my bank account.
Don't say that.
There you go.
When you coming out this way?
How about that?
When you coming out this way?
Coming out that way, yes. It'll be half an hour. I'll be there.
Half an hour. An hour with traffic.
Tennessee's only a half an hour from Pittsburgh.
I know. It's a crow flies. In my supersonic jet.
And if you hurry up, we can talk to my mom.
Yes. Oh, get her now. Oh my gosh, she's so cute.
Seance.
That would be a little scary if we actually got someone, wouldn't it? Wow.
Not if it was someone we knew.
Okay, this guy's name is Oslavis Basabe.
Wow.
Isn't that a crazy name? I've never heard that before. Oslavis Basabe. Where do they say he's from? It's hard to read this thing. Hold on. Where's he from? Height. Oh, home. Babures, Venezuela. Oh, really?
Ooh, Venezuela.
Oslevis Basabe.
Yeah.
I've never heard that surname or the first name. That's interesting. I learned something new, a new name.
What in the world? This doesn't go with this. What's it go with?
I had an English accent in my head too.
What?
I know I'm very guilty of always, I don't know what TV show I got it from or somewhere, but whenever I like listing something with pockets, I have to say in my head, it's called pockets. It's called pockets.
Pockets.
I don't know where it came from. It's some
Has it
TV
got a
show
pocket?
somewhere, but it's stuck in my head that way.
I've been
That's
watching Super Nanny lately, and she comes from an area of England where they say the TH as like an F or a V. Don't hit your
Right.
brother. Your
Oh
brother.
yeah, like a Cockney.
Yeah.
Yeah, is it
Rapper?
Cockney?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Southern England is Cockney.
She's so
I love when they're like,
adorable. It's
oh,
so cute.
thank you. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
And like the farther northern you go, it becomes more like the upper class British, like Diana. You know, that
Oh.
that's
Right.
very proper. And then once
Okay.
you get higher,
Oh.
you get more twerky like Scotland and Ireland.
Let me tell you, that accent is something else.
Yeah, I love Scottish accents. I love them.
The Welsh accent is very interesting. I can't quite figure out if it's English or Cockney. It's like it's got all the accents.
It's got a
all in
little
one.
twirl in it, and
Yeah.
kind of like the Irish. Some of the Irish accents have that little twirl.
Maybe it's the Irish flair to it. Yeah.
I like it. I love it all.
I would love to talk to a linguist or listen to a linguist talk about the
Have you
accents
ever
in
heard
those
somebody
regions.
actually speak Welsh?
Mm-mm.
It's beautiful,
Mm-mm.
but there's like, I mean, like the Latin languages, we can interpret a lot of what they're saying, even if you
Right.
don't understand it. You can still like kind of make Welsh. No.
No, the Gaelic. When I was going over to Scotland, I was trying to figure out if they spoke Gaelic or not or whatever, and I got interested in the Irish Gaelic, and that's all very throaty and rolling your tongue stuff, and the letters don't make sense.
Yeah.
It's lyrical, but it's not. So I can see why the Welsh would sound like that too.
For
But it'd be
someone like
interesting.
me that's hard of hearing, sometimes those kind of accents, I really have to go, okay, say it again. What? What? You know?
Yeah. The low tones, even though it's hard, the high tones are very piercing to me, but low tones and
when they
low
just twirl.
volume.
Like
yeah.
I struggle with people that have really strong Hindi accents.
Yeah.
Even though a lot of that sounds if they slow it down, it sounds very British.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful. It's a beautiful tone. But when they speak fast, I'm like,
Well, that's
didn't
true
quite
for
get
any
that.
language, though. If they speak too fast, I'm lost. I mean, I spent a lot of time. I got to like intermediate level of Spanish when I lived in San Diego.
Yeah.
And my friends in Mexico, of course, would laugh at me, but we'd sit there and debate over whether an R was rolled or not, and whether I was rolling it or not. But when they spoke fast, I would grab like maybe one or two words, even when I was starting to get a lot of it, or I thought I was. I was
conversational in Spanish outside of college, which was great because I studied it. But in college, I actually minored in French. And that was my second language was French. And then so Spanish became a lot easier because they're very similar. But the French language is tough because it's structured specifically to speed it up. They literally will move words around to make them blend together better.
Whoa.
And it's not easy to hear when somebody's speaking French very quickly because you can't, it's like you can kind of get the gist of what they're saying, but it's it's not easy.
It feels like a marble in the mouth language.
It's kind of like them. And then, I mean, when you're testing on it, you know, there's all the conjugation of the verbs, and depending on how you have your pronouns, you have to move the words around. It was not an easy part of that language to learn. And I did not become anything really, like, I wouldn't even consider myself conversational with someone that was French.
Yeah.
But it was enough to get through college.
Yeah, no, that's a good.
But then out of college, there was no use for me to use it whatsoever, and I had already studied Spanish, and so I was working with people from Mexico, so I was able to speak Spanish every day, and I could get conversational just through that. And compared to French, Spanish is a much easier language to be conversational with.
I think so. It makes more sense.
It's more
grammatically.
forgiving. You can make errors and people still understand what you're saying, you know?
Yeah. I think grammatically when it says the way they put sentences together and they describe things, they put the noun first and then they tell you a day, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, the rose, what is it like? Rosa.
It's like our adjectives come first and their adjectives are descriptors.
Yes. They tell
It's
you
like,
what you're talking
the
about
car
first.
was purple and fast, where we would say purple, fast car, you know?
Yeah. It makes no sense. It's like, you got to
But
know
they
what you're
also
talking
have
about
a
first.
male and female on all their words too. So you kind of have to know, like, is a car female versus like L or la or there's a lot of thinking that has to go in order to speak correctly.
I got to tell you though, it makes the most logical sense. Their rules are more regimented than other languages that I've, like you say, French and all that stuff that I've tried to learn. I don't know. Maybe it's because I spent so much time in California, but just seems to be a little make more sense to me.
It's funny though, people that don't grow up with English say that English is one of the hardest languages to learn. And I don't disagree, even though most of us don't speak it very well anyways on our own. But we have so many words that mean so many different things. You know, like if you take the word where, it's spelled like 5 different ways and it means 5 different things. And if you don't know the English language, you're like, that could be confusing. Like, what does that mean?
Exactly. Well, there are a few words in Spanish that are like that. I can't think of what they are now, but I remember I was working next to this girl who was teaching me a little Spanish, trying to get me to brush up on my Spanish. And she'd say, well, no, you can say that, but when you're talking to a person who's in the country, when you're there, you should say it this way. And because otherwise it means something completely different. It's like, well, I don't want to screw that up because it was like something really ridiculous.
Well, and they have a formal and informal way of speaking.
Maybe that's it.
And that's a factor because the formal way of speaking is more respectful versus an informal way of speaking. And you kind of don't want to screw that up either, especially if you're a tourist. Yeah. But the thing that other countries have though, is they have grace with people who are trying to learn their language. Whereas here, we're very rude to people that don't speak English very well. And yet if you went to Europe, for the most part, mostly in the rural areas, I know cities can be hard, but in the rural areas, if you are trying to speak their language, they're usually going to be very graceful about that.
Yeah. I think, and I've seen lots of videos over the years, especially since we got the social media, people who haven't traveled abroad before were able to travel abroad. And they said, oh my God, I felt so bad because I've been so rude to people who travel and stuff. And these people have been so nice to me and stuff. And, you know, it's like America, we in America are so rude. And they totally changed their tune from being hypercritical to being, you know, just so, oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. What she said.
You know, Clara, on Lives Perfectly, which I'm Starr, you can disregard that, but she said English is her 4th language. She speaks it very well for it being her 4th language. Now, I'm sure if she's Argentinian, the other 2 languages are probably Latin as well for the countries that were around that. But I mean, most people like in Europe, and I think even South America, they do grow up multilingual. We're just very selfish here, and we don't press on that for children. We require it as electives as they get older, and people have to work to learn other languages. Versus like in Europe, everybody starts learning English the same time they start learning their own native language.
I agree. We're
That's true.
So backwards, as liberal as we claim to be and welcoming, we are
right. But like most people in Japan, I mean, Japan is a hard language, and you have to learn. I actually took a Japanese culture class in college too, and Japan has a different written language than they do a verbal or oral language, which is very different things. Because we have a written language and we pronounce it based on how it's written, right? So, you know, Kelly is the name, but it's if you phonetically pronounce Kelly, it's Kelly. But for Japan, they have symbols. And so that's not a written language. That's the symbols is a visual language. And so you have to learn both. And in addition to that, there's dialects. And yet at the same time, the majority of the country learns English when they're growing up. And so they're
way ahead of it.
Right? They're very way ahead of us. Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. I agree.
It's impressive. It's very impressive.
Yeah. Because that's just, I mean, yes, English is spoken around the world. You know, when I was little, huh?
Oh, Starr was muted. Were you saying something?
Yeah, we've been past 10 o'clock for a while, and I kept saying, "Do we want to end the live?" And you guys just kept talking, and I was like, "Very rude."
I
think
guess
you're talking
not.
about rude Americans
I
are.
can go ahead and end our stream, and we can wrap it up and wish everybody a rest of your week. Have a great, blessed week, and we will please join us on Whatnot on Friday night. 10th and Main is our channel. We're doing a raid train. I'm going to miss it, unfortunately, this week. I'm going to be out of town, but all these other wonderful faces are going to be there. And come back and join us next Wednesday as well. And drop a link in the your comments in the chat of like what you're working on and what you're looking to learn. And if you have any questions, we'll be happy to answer them.
Yeah.
Have a wonderful night, everybody. Bye.
Bye.